Hey guys, what's up? Rhett here down in Birmingham. Got something very different for you today. This might be a first on the channel. One of my coaching clients has just successfully got under contract a property that I have personally owned. So as we're walking through it, I'll talk a little bit about the things I did to the unit originally when I bought it in 2019 and the things that we need to now redo to it. So I bought this house in the beginning of 2019 or end of 2018, did a full rehab on the entire unit, and then I ended up selling it during COVID 2020, so I held it for a little over a year and a half. The tenants in the unit paid $900, 100% Section 8, okay? And the gentleman that I sold it to just put it back on the market, and just like all cyclical things in the world, one of my clients just got it under contract. So it needs a lot of work, unfortunately, and the new landlord really did a job on this by not putting the maintenance in that was required, and didn't take care of the property the way he should, didn't have the same respect of the tenants that I did when I was here. So they stopped caring about the property as they did when I was here. When I was here, we did zero maintenance. So in the year and a half, 2 years that I own this home, $0 in maintenance, and it looks like they've continued that. So guys, we'll walk through it. We'll talk a little bit about what needs to be done, okay? So you walk in this house, guys, and I originally bought this house for about $24,000 or $25,000 in 2019, I believe. I put about $25,000 into it. This property in particular, I believe we have under contract right now for $63,000. I actually sold it for $69,000. Just goes to show you that when you don't know what you're doing as a landlord, you can lose money. It's if you don't know how to have tenants and what to do, you lose money. So first thing I want to show you guys, we have some rot on the inside of the door here. Okay, this first door, got to take this out, and that's going to be a theme throughout this entire home is the door. So this door was painted over to make it look good, make it look new. It's not. It's breaking here. It's rotting here. Okay, got to take that door out. Guys, the floor in this house is destroyed. When I put this thing on the market, I refinished, sanded and refinished every floor in here. Back then, a couple of years ago, it was a lot cheaper to have that done. Now, it's cheaper to use carpet, and tenants are vying for that quicker. So we're gonna put carpet down this whole unit. Now, one of the reasons the floor is destroyed is because the seller came in here and covered the whole floor with paint. So every single room, there's paint covering the floors, okay? So I have a huge problem with that. Second thing I have a huge problem with, whoever came in here to paint to try to get this thing ready and got it all over the floor, took a hose and just sprayed everything down. There is awful trim work, there's dried paint drips throughout the whole house. The work couldn't have been done more shoddy. So really disappointed to see a home that was in such good shape. And honestly, I can't even tell you what damage was done here by the tenants and what was done here by the seller. Because if they hadn't done this, we might be able to just, to keep the floors, depending on how bad the wear and tear was. So guys, come on in here. Another issue with this house is the current condition of the windows. So it's gonna need a majority of new windows. Now, this house needs $25,000 in rehab work, okay? And it needs $25,000 in rehab work because it needs all new paint. You gotta make it look good. It looks so bad. Come on in here, guys. I wanna show you this. So just look at all the paint. I mean, it's just so bad. Paint is just thrown up, guys. It's not how you paint, okay? It's just thrown up. There's bubbling paint all over the place. The whole thing has just been done so shoddy, and it's just not how I like to do things. It's not how you should do things, guys. So, that's one thing. So we need all new flooring throughout the whole house. We need all new paint throughout the whole house. Every single door needs to be taken off and replaced. Every single door needs to be replaced. And that might not be the case, but the current seller just covered everything with paint. And now half the doors don't close, half the doors don't lock. it's kind of a disaster. They're older doors anyway. So we're gonna put all new doors throughout this whole house. The windows need to be done. We need to do probably 7 or 8 windows at least. And then we're gonna have to do some significant plumbing, and I'll show you that as we walk back. So guys, this is bedroom number 1, okay? As we walk through the first hallway of the home, we enter bedroom number 2, okay? Bedroom number 2, significant wear and tear on the flooring. People that say, oh, just finish the hardwood, you know, that's a good way to do it. It is a good way to do it, but if the hardwood gets unfinished, you're in a worse place than ever before, because now you're having to sand and refinish carpet, sand and refinish the hardwood. So if you hear people say, oh, you know, do sand and refinish the hardwood, sand and refinish the hardwood, it's not always the best case. For instance here, it's gonna be more expensive to sand and refinish this than it would to put carpet down. If we put carpet down, we get it off the market faster, the tenant's gonna stay here longer, okay? Now, they could have gotten the tenant out of here too. At the time where the seller took this and listed it, the tenant, I know who the tenants were on month-to-month Section 8 leases, so they could cancel that lease whenever they want to get the people out of here, okay? So, guys, another one of my issues. Look at this door. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but spray painted over, it's damaged, it looks terrible. Look at the doorknobs, guys. Doorknobs are soaked in paint, totally caked, okay? Covered in paint, okay? Super sticky, all right? Really, really bad, okay? Now, when I first came in here, I went to close this door and it wouldn't close because the paint was so busted, so I actually got it pretty good. Slammed it pretty good, chipping paint off to make sure that we could close it, okay? So, come on in here, guys. So, walking through here, okay? We have our laundry room right here, okay? Now, I did not replace the water heater originally, but this water heater needs to be replaced, okay? There's significant rotting at the base of the water heater. Okay, we gotta take care of that. There might also be some structural integrity issues with the floor around here because there might be leakage. Now, all this PEX line I originally put in a couple years ago. So I know all the plumbing around here is in really good shape. Now, as we move more towards the rear, I did all the plumbing in this bathroom. So, all the plumbing in this bathroom I have done. There are no issues with the plumbing in here. That window won't close back there. It's open, it needs a new window. And the floor around that toilet is rotting. I don't know what's going on back there. You're not gonna be able to maybe see it from the video, but we have to get in there and rebuild the floor in there. Okay, so need some work in there. Guys, moving into this room right here. Okay, again, another bedroom. Another issue with paint on the doors, okay? I can't even turn this. It won't even close. It's literally painted shut, okay? It's so bad. It's just not what you do, guys. It's not what you do. Okay? So, we go into bedroom number 3, okay? Now back here, 3rd bedroom, this bathroom in here, this is our master, we have our master closet. We're having some pretty significant plumbing issues in this room, okay? With the shower under the sink, there is significant leakage that's going through the bottom of the sink, okay? As well as how the water's flowing up through the shower, all right? So, we definitely need a plumber to come in here and take care of all the plumbing work that needs to be done in this unit as well. All right. So guys, moving back towards the rear of the home, okay? I believe I misspoke. That was the 4th bedroom, not the 3rd. This is a 4-bedroom house. So coming in here, guys, again, some really bad smells. I know when we messed around with the plumbing of this house, we had to move the pipes We originally moved the pipes. The pipes were over here. There was an issue underneath the home. We moved those pipes to over here, and it seems as though somebody had an issue, didn't know what kind of work was done prior, and then moved those pipes back. I don't even know what to tell you. But we're having some issues with plumbing here as well. Got to remedy that too. I bought this in 2019, and the refrigerator I bought in 2019, gone, vanished. So I don't know where that is, but that should have stayed with the house. Apparently it didn't. So this floor right here, I also did not put in. I don't know what is going on here. It feels terrible. It's some kind of sheet that wasn't put down correctly, but we need to put down all new sheet in here too, as well as do the windows in this room also. Okay, so guys, pretty sad to see. These tenants for me, I had them for somewhere between 15 and about 22 months. Not a peep, not a peep. 100% Section 8, didn't have to do one maintenance item, and that was it. So they were fantastic. I've met them on numerous occasions. I had actually been in the home while they lived there, and I'll tell you what, it didn't look like this. So I'm really kind of disappointed in how this house went. A lot of that, guys, stems from the beginning. So if you are a landlord and you do a good job and you provide a nice place to live for somebody, they know that. I'd come to the unit, I'd meet them, they knew who I was, they knew the work that I did. When I sold the unit, the new ownership, a lot of things change. So management company changed, right? The payment, way of payment changes. People that are living here aren't stupid. They know that it's under new ownership. And if they request to have something small done and the new owner doesn't do it, it just creates this, okay? Always respect your tenants, respect the situation, and they'll respect you and the money that you've put into your units. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, shoot me an email in the description below, and we'll see you next time.